What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. We're talking about Shiba Inu in today's video, of course. And before we do that, I really want to encourage you guys to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, guys. We are trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the middle part of this year, if not sooner. So again, if you guys hit that subscribe button, so you guys get access to the latest and up-to-date information on Shiba Inu, I think you guys will really enjoy the perks that come with that. But first things first. In the past hour, there have been a total of 1 million Shib tokens burned and one transaction. This is Shib Burn, the Twitter account that obviously updates a lot of people on the different amounts of Shib that are being burned on a consistent basis. And guys, the amount of Shib that has been burned over the last like 3 to 4 days have been absolutely crazy. We are seeing millions and millions of Shib being burned consistently on an hour by hour, literally day by day basis. We had 134 million Shib, I believe it was, that was burned just the other day. So again, it's not stopping anytime soon. And the overall amount of Shib that is being burned just continues to go up and up, which is really good for the overall community and the growth of this token. We're on public.com, guys. Shiba Inu is down just about 2.82% here. Overall cryptocurrency market is down, as you can see from these popular cryptocurrencies on the right side. If you guys want a free stock and if you guys want to buy some Shiba Inu with the free money that you get from that free stock, it's up to you guys. But first link down in the description below, make sure to sign up and deposit at least $1 and you guys get a free stock that could be worth all the way up to $70 on public.com. And you can follow us and you can see what our portfolio looks like in real time, what we're buying, what we're selling, and what we're talking about, of course, in the stock and crypto market. So if you guys want to get access to that, it's the first link down in the description below. Lots of different news articles to go over today, guys. We have a lot of different things to discuss. Yes, I know we have 2 Motley Fool articles. I know they're FUD. I know. But again, I'm going to point things out. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be non-biased, and I'm going to read it, like normal, right? I'm not going to, blindly believe everything they say. So don't rush to the comments and let me know that, Motley Fool isn't to be trusted. I know, okay? But again, it's news, and it's something that I think is good to get out to the community. Dissenting opinions, right? We don't want to live in an echo chamber. We don't want to live in a place where you are only told by other holders or by other people in the Shiba Inu community that you are right and that you're never wrong, right? Because sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes we're wrong, sometimes the whole community is wrong. So let's read this and be fair and see what they say. Okay, Shiba Inu versus Dogecoin, which is the better buy in 2022? Last year's 29% total return of the benchmark S&P 500 blew past its average annual total return of about 11% since the beginning of 1980. However, cryptocurrency, of course, outperformed that either way. Now, we know Shiba Inu and Dogecoin have had absolutely ridiculous years as far as gains go. Just this last year in 2021, Shiba Inu seeing about a 46 million % gain in 2021. And again, I don't know if they have Dogecoin listed here as well, but it doesn't look like it. Again, why optimists are excited about Shiba Inu, right? The massive gains that we saw last year, that's one thing, right? The huge partnerships that continue to go through. We know Newegg, which is, of course, a computer parts technology type company that allows you to buy different things in marketplace. Newegg is, of course, accepting Shiba Inu as payment. AMC Entertainment is going to accept is going to accept Shiba Inu as payment in March, of course. And we know a bunch of other companies are planning to follow suit sooner rather than later. Now, of course, there is a bear case for Shiba Inu. Talks a little bit about ERC20 tokens built on the Ethereum blockchain, which is a little bit interesting because, of course, we know that the gas fees are, of course, very high on Ethereum. There's a little bit of processing lag, and of course, there is congestion on that network. Now, of course, Ethereum is going to fix that in Ethereum 2.0, and we also know that Shiba Inu is developing Shibarium, which ideally will either really cut back on, if not really just destroy overall gas fees that we see with Shiba Inu when we're buying it, right? So keep that in mind. But again, basically that's what they're pointing out here, is that overall, it's run up so much that how could it run even more, right? Which I kind of disagree with. It's kind of a bad point in my opinion. Again, Dogecoin, we're not here to really talk about Dogecoin. I'm not going to, dive into that too deep, but let's get to the conclusion here. The better buy is, now that we've taken a close look at the pros and cons of Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, let's get to the meat and potatoes. What is the better buy? My answer is unsurprisingly neither. Of course. Of course, that's your answer. Given that neither cryptocurrency offers competitive advantages or differentiation in the space where hundreds of new coins and blockchain projects are debuting weekly, that's nothing that will give either token staying power. Disagree completely. Perhaps the more appropriate question is which cryptocurrency has greater downside potential in 2022? And to that, I'd say Shiba Inu is at far greater risk of a significant plunge than Dogecoin. Are you kidding me, dude? Do you even know what Dogecoin has? Nothing going for it. No legit actual fundamentals in the project. There's nothing. And the fact that you would say Shiba Inu has more of a downside, Shiba Inu has more catalysts coming this year than most of the larger cap cryptocurrencies in the top 100. Like, come on. Again, this is why, guys, I pointed out in the beginning that yes, the Motley Fool is very much known for spreading FUD, for spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt and everything. And they post articles like this where they basically hate these types of projects, and that's what they do, right? And that's why, of course, I'm going to point it out. I'm not going to just blindly agree with it and say, the way that I'm going to say it, right? So keep that in mind, guys. But again, there's some other stuff about why Shiba Inu is sinking today. Overall, it's the market, guys. The market is unfortunately down pretty significantly, and that is why we're seeing what we're seeing. So please keep that in mind, guys. Again, this is not a Shiba Inu specific problem. This is just overall the markets are unfortunately tanking right now pretty significantly. If we go to the ranking, we're down just about 2% over the last day. That's the overall market that is down like that, guys. So keep that in mind. Last little thing before we wrap this video up, Shiba Inu's price is primed for a 50% breakout to kickstart the new bull run. This is a little bit of technical analysis. I'm not going to read every single part of this article, but again, they show a little bit of the Fibonacci retracement tool being used here. They show some of these interesting buy zones and sell zones. And of course here, the trade is invalidated if Shiba Inu's price moves to close below the January 10th close, or if it moves to a new low below the January 10th low. Shiba Inu would likely move to the, 4020 value area in that scenario. And that is unfortunately the way it has played out so far. Now, that being said, those areas and those zones are still intact. If we can reach back into these higher zones and establish a strong and stable support at these levels, I could totally see us bouncing back up towards the upside, and of course further going towards the upside with the overall market. That's if the overall market stays consistent, though, because unfortunately, guys, right now the overall market's kind of gimmicky, right? It's kind of moving in ways that we don't really like. Bitcoin and Ethereum are just tanking the price of assets right now in the crypto market. So keep that in mind. We need to be aware of what the overall market is doing before we can see further movement with Shiba Inu either way. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to join our private Discord. We're running a 50% off sale for a limited time only. It's only going to be for this week. At the end of this week, it's going to be over and it's going to go back to $20. So if you guys want to lock in your price at $10 instead of having to pay the $20, I really recommend getting in now sooner rather than later. Also, guys, if you guys want to pick up a free stock with public.com, first link down in the description below. All you have to do is sign up and deposit at least $1, and you guys will get some free money there either way. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.